the ugly, the bad, the good, becoming a stronger me, where I'm transparent about my story, my struggles, and my healing journey. Hola and welcome to me, amigos, amigas, friends, family, my survivors, and new listeners. So, today I wanted to talk about words and expression. I struggle with that. I am definitely able to use words and expression when I'm angry. I am really good at that, as a matter of fact. I'm pretty outspoken. I don't bite my tongue. Um, but the downfall is what I'm realizing by paying attention is that I don't use my words or expression when I'm actually feeling down, sad, at all. When I'm feeling sad, just having a bad day, I don't use my words. I go the completely opposite of when I'm upset and angry. I completely shut down. And if I pay attention, I'm realizing that more and more that when I am sad, I just bottle it all inside. And that is triggering some anxiety and depression, which, of course, would make sense. Anything you bottle up can and will manifest into something else. And with me, because I do struggle with depression, it makes it even worse. So I am trying to find a balance of being able to use my words and expression just like when I get upset. I haven't been able to pinpoint why that is. Why is it easier for me to lash out and verbally be able to express when I am upset? I don't have the answer to that. I want to figure that out because nothing's going to change if nothing changes. And it's not healthy for me to keep that bottled up. I don't know what causes the shutdown, but I am a work in progress, and I would like to get to a point where I can just talk with my words and express myself. I do believe there are times where maybe I am feeling sad for whatever reason, and I do believe sometimes it does come out in anger, but at the time, I may not be realizing it. So, there's some work to do, for sure. I just want to get to a point where I don't bottle things up inside. It's really hard. It's not easy. And I wish I could be normal. I just wish I didn't have to go through this. That's the reality of depression and PTSD. You just want to be normal. You want to feel normal. But I have to know that regardless, I have a mission and I want to help in any way that I can. So, if that means me putting myself out there, I am more than glad to do that. But I just one day want to know that I did everything in my power to try to make an impact in my own life. There's probably always going to be some struggle. I think we all struggle, in different areas, different things in our life. I just think with depression and PTSD, it just seems to be, or it seems to feel much bigger, to me at least, trying to deal with that and just live a life, a normal life. There's days, where I get tired, and only tired just emotionally, that's all. And it's okay though. I mean, I have to have faith, and that's where I'm at with myself, and this journey is just keep having faith. And like I said before, and I'll say it again, if I could just make a little impact with my story and my mission, that would make me very happy. To know that at least what happened to me, didn't just happen, and I at least tried to make something positive out of it. I sometimes wonder if when I get sad and it comes out in anger, if maybe that's an adult temper tantrum. You know how kids get upset and, just kick and scream and, throw themselves around, and they're showing you physically that they're probably upset or sad or something's bothering them. Maybe as an adult, when I get sad, it does end up coming out in anger. And I'm thinking about this right here, right now, as I'm doing this podcast. And I'm just wondering if maybe my sadness, or when I'm feeling depressed, is coming out in anger. And that's why sometimes I feel like I'm a constant emotional ball of emotions. But I've gotten so good at being angry and lashing out, and I can use my words very well when I get angry. But maybe I just don't realize that when I'm sad, it is coming out. It's coming out in the wrong area. I hope that makes sense. just trying to balance it is really important for me, because I never want to intentionally be mean, especially with my family, because you know how they say, the people that are closest to you usually end up, getting the brunt of your emotions. And I definitely don't want to lash out at the people who are closest to me and that probably love me the most. That's not fair. So it's important for me to really just continue to keep fighting the fight and keep making progress and having aha moments. I think that's really important to my progress. And I have talked about this on other videos that I've recorded where I had an aha moment. And I think just having those moments and remembering them and then putting action behind them will help each time to just make a little bit more progress. And if I can just stay focused on me, I think I can get there. For the longest, I didn't really pay attention to any of this at all. I was, for about 13 years, a single parent. So, of course, my one and only major job was to focus on taking care of my son. So now that my son is now 20 years old, I do feel like I can finally start to focus on myself. And I don't feel as guilty. I don't know if it's because he doesn't need me as much, but I do feel like this is my time, and I'm blessed to have my husband who came into my life when my son was turning 13 years old. So it's a blessing, and I am ready to take care of myself physically, emotionally, and 100% mentally. So I just wanted to finish this podcast by saying it's never too late to work on yourself, and it's never too late to make progress. So don't be scared. You're worth it. Thank you so much for listening today, and I will see you next time.